Alright, this Sean Don, and we got a caller. Now I was watching this Diplomatic Militants. Now can't afford to stop, right? And I was just listening to it. Now I kind of skipped the first verse, and listen to my people Wolf flow. And his thing was ill. But then, I was talking to, caller called up. He told me, man, look at the first, first verse. So we're gonna go over it line by line. Hey, caller, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Alright. So, it's called Diplomatic Militants Can't Afford to Stop. First one is someone known as Carlton, also known as Eloquence. Alright, we're just gonna, go into that later. Alright. Alright, beat up. We all know this beat. Okay. I wonder if y'all can hear me. Okay.
I can't afford to stop doing my art. My goal, Lord, is to be #1 on the chart.
Okay. I can't afford to stop doing my art. My goal, Lord, is to be #1 on the chart. Carl, you have any problems with that?
No, I mean, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, next.
Name issues, perhaps? Who knows?
All right, next line.
When I work, I want to be the best of the century. It's elementary how I do my rhymes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. In case y'all didn't hear that, let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. And don't even say nothing. I'm gonna bring that shit back. Hold on.
Hip-hop was a war, I deserve the Purple Heart. I put in work, I want to be the best of the century. It's elementary how I do my rhymes.
Did y'all hear that? Wait, let me play it one more time. One more time for the listeners.
The best of the century. It's elementary how I do my rhymes.
Y'all hear that? Did you hear that?
Wow.
All right. Let me break it down. I put in work. I want the best of the century. It's elementary how I do my rhyme scheme.
Wow.
Does anybody else have a problem? Like, it's
Wow.
elementary how I do my rhyme scheme.
Wow.
Hey, Carl, what are your views on that?
I mean, again, with the self-depreciating lyrics, this is astonishing right now. I mean, so this man, in his own words, is calling himself elementary. So are we to say that ABC rap is this guy's game? Is that what he's saying? I mean, he's a self-proclaimed elementary rapper. I mean, and this is verbatim. It's elementary how I do my rhyme scheme. Why would you say that about yourself?
If that's not a diss, I don't know what is a diss. Know what I mean? Like, how you gonna diss yourself like that?
This dude's taking shots at himself.
Like,
I've never seen that before.
it's elementary how I do my rhyme scheme. Like, just think of, like does he just write down something and just say it because it rhymes? I mean, that's elementary how he does his rhyme scheme. I completely agree with him.
I agree with him too. 100%. Yeah.
All right, and we're moving on.
So youngin, now here's the DM team. Can't stop, won't stop. That's the model. Billboards to the Grammy, MTV. Ask them all who's the best MC.
Okay, he said, once a youngin, now here DM team, which means Diplomatic Militants. Can't stop, won't stop, that motto. Billboards to Grammys to MTV. Ask them all who's the best MC.
Well, I can tell you right now, in his own words, it's elementary how he does his rhyme scheme, so I don't see how he would be the best MC. I don't see why anyone would want to call him the best MC. So the line ask him all who's the best MC. It's implied that he's speaking about himself, but I just don't see it. In fact, it's somewhere near the opposite end of the spectrum. These lyrics a lot of times don't make any sense. There's a lot of emphasis on rhyming, yet everything else is thrown right out the window. I mean, the flow is off at several different points, and as you can see, the lyrics aren't making much sense. But yeah, FMC, I don't think so.
All right, and now we're getting to one of my favorite parts of the song.
Lyrical, but cynical. The flow is getting critical. Average from the typical rapper.
Wait. Matter of fact, we're just gonna do the first line first. All right, let me play that back for you.
Lyrical, but cynical, the flow is getting critical.
All right. Lyrical but cynical. The flow is getting critical.
Well, that makes little to no sense. Lyrical, but cynical. Okay, so you're lyrical. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's lyrical.
Cynical.
What does that have to do with? Nah, me.
Now, I'm having trouble seeing the connection here, but let's push on. The flow getting critical. Okay. Now, he rhymed 3 words, yes, but what is the connection?
Hey, see if he said lyrical but critical, the flow is getting cynical. That would make more sense.
That actually would make more sense. That's correct. Yes.
I mean, like I think he just puts words in for the sake of putting in words. I don't know. I can't really think like this because
For some reason, I feel as if his goal is to rhyme as many words as possible, as quickly as possible, for however long he's doing his verse. When he was writing this verse, he had little regard for how much sense it actually made. Lyrical but cynical. The flow
flow
is getting critical.
is getting critical.
Yes, quite. That makes a lot of sense there, buddy. That's cool.
All right, moving on.
Average from the typical rapper.
Okay, let me play that one again, just in case listeners are not here.
But cynical, the flow is getting critical. Average from the typical rapper.
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 Okay. So what are you saying here? He's saying, compared to the typical rapper, I'm average.
I mean, basically, that's basically what you're implying.
Is that one way to take away from that verse? Because what does that actually mean? Like, what are you trying to say? What is he trying to say? Average from the typical rapper. So, again, with the self-depreciating lyrics.
Yeah, like you dissing yourself, man. Why are you dissing yourself?
I mean, you could have said above average.
There you go. Superior from the. Nah, I mean, even though that doesn't.
You could have said different from the typical rapper. You could have said.
Yeah.
You could have said a lot of other things. But average from the typical rapper.
I mean, anything except average from the typical rapper. Like
7,000 different words.
better than the typical rapper.
So okay, using that same logic and that same type of theme, man, would it be alright if I was to go ahead and say, let's see, okay, so let's say I'm a second grader, and I say,
Yeah.
you know, compared to all the other second graders, I'm in second grade.
You'd be average from the typical second grader, not me.
What does that mean?
You're average from the typical second.
So compared to other rappers, I'm also the same. Like what average from the typical rapper. Compared to the typical rapper, you are average. That's what you're saying. That's now average from the typical rapper. Now, any of you watching this right now, I would like to know if that makes any sense to you. Because that doesn't make any sense to me. Average from the typical rapper. What are you saying? Mr. Hold on, let me get this right. Eloquence? Yeah, okay. If you ever see this video, I want to comment below and explain most of these lines.
Yes, like.
Because you have a lot of explaining to do, because you're almost your entire verse makes little to no sense. So, but this particular line here, this is one of my favorites. This is the fact that it makes zero sense, and it says absolutely nothing. I mean, there's nothing but rhetoric in this verse. I mean, all you're doing is talking, and you're rhyming.
Not saying nothing.
You're saying anything.
Not saying nothing.
And
That was a double negative too.
Fascinating. Again, I really feel as if he's just really trying to lie as much as